Kiji Kanexai. Hello. Thomas, hello. And Chateau. I was thinking a little bit more about what I'd been saying. About not having enough guns, because I didn't have mechs. I think what I want to do is have the ability to bring another... Oh. Math wrong. Have the ability to bring another... scout or sniper on missions. I also want to start the scope upgrade stuff. So I'm building another scope. 100. I'll do that next mission. It's a bit expensive right now. Thank you for the 28 months in Chateau. Hey, Unusual Thunder. Hey, Storm Dulu. Hey, Error. Hey, Lapada. No spoilers, please. Alright? Just won't talk about what's happening. The rest of the stream shall be in silence. I didn't leave myself with a mission. I have to go to the 13th.
Contact detected.
Cool. That's a research mission, I think. That can't be... It can be. Hold on. Okay, because it's only 3 abductions this month, but because our previous one was at the very, very, very end of the possible time window, this one is at, well, toward the start of the next one. And so we got them kind of back to back.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Oh no, my soldiers. Wait 4 hours for a gunner, I think. So we're waiting for Lurian. Oh no, my soldiers. This is swarming abductions too. This is solidly the C team here. And it looks like I'm able to get soldiers, I think. I think that's good. I think that's good. The infantry looks 18. Yeah, the infantry is a good soldier. He's also a pretty good gunner. Sniper's okay. Middleone's doing fine. This is a scout. Oh. Okay. Double Rocketeer is pretty good on these swarming abductions. Engineer's gonna have to play very safe. And I ran out of armor. Does anybody not actually need Carapace? Who is in Carapace? Maybe Kanaxai? It's iffy. Thank you, free kill. Hope you're doing well. It's iffy. We really need everybody in Carapace at this point to feel like safe about them taking a hit, at least. XK, CDF, hello, Inaj. Besides the level of the abduction.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
It's panic in the region.
The alien abductions are becoming more brazen every day. We've got reports coming in of attacks in broad daylight. We're the only ones who can respond to this threat, so we should get down there.
So one of the things that you get out of reducing panic globally is that your abductions will have fewer enemies on them. Which is mostly a good thing.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Oh no! It's Shop Paper Ink. This is the same spawn point I got last time I played this map.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I do not have battle scanners on this.
Already there.
Yes, sir.
Been a while since I had to play a mission without battle scanners.
10-4.
Headed there now.
Werewolves.
I'm on it.
Super Terminator, hello.
Got it covered.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
You don't need battle scanners if I simply pull every pod. True. I feel like just kind of fighting here is probably okay. Pods can pull into me, but I can blow up their cover with rockets. Having rockets against enemies taking cover on cars is kind of nice.
I'm on it, Commander.
On the move. I'm rolling.
Of course, I'm also taking cover on cars.
Okay.
So, there's that.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Je bouge.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Oh, Promitor, Comandante.
Aye, aye, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Roger.
What was that?
Oh, you think don't have a rocket blow up my parked car? I'll have to try that one.
There you boy.
Heading there now.
Copy that.
Getting it
Definitely not even considering going for melt
That's
here.
affirmative. Getting it done.
The mission's hard, the team is a little bit untested, so... Okay. Confirmed seekers are there. This is my cursor over that tile. There's a seeker on it who's, like, having it snap to it regularly. I think Shredder Rocket, then. I would prefer this didn't pull an extra pod.
Pilot Shredder rocket. Eyes on target.
It did pull an extra pod. It's an extra pod of drones. Okay. Could have gotten meld. Didn't know that technique? Yeah, if your mouse is over an enemy... First off, the cursor will snap to the enemy, so I kind of already knew from the cursor snapping to the enemy anyway. But then, on top of that, the enemy is moving, the cursor will do a bunch of freaking out.
I'm on the move. Hoorah! Adjusting sights.
Did I just shoot another rocket? I would rather not. If I'm not getting the meld from this mission, I guess I need some other way to make money. One of the soldiers talks in your language. One of the cool things that the Long War mod does is add a bunch more voice lines, like fan-done voice lines.
Watch the sides.
I'm guessing one of the Seekers is invisible right now. Wow,
Adjusting
good
sights.
shooting. Quibbib! Thank you for the 8 months.
Reloaded.
Moving to Overwatch.
Bien sûr, je surveille le coin.
It's weird hearing agents within the same team using different languages. I suppose it is.
Heading to that
Oh, were there only
location.
3 Seekers?
Reloaded.
Did one of them die to the rocket? I thought there were 4.
We're green to go.
I don't remember killing 4. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care about the meld. Even though, like, there's a Thin Men pod and 2 drones somewhere. Not the scariest thing ever. Blue Oriental Rug.
Down.
And mutants. Alright. The mutant ping makes me feel like it was correct for me not to be prioritizing running at meld here.
Won't even know what hit him. Let's confirm.
Oops.
Make ready.
Thin Men have pulled backwards, as usual. They don't know how to open this door. They should just come up here eventually and they'll just die to rockets and stuff.
On my way. Explorando.
Rock and roll. Reloaded.
Aliens don't know how to open doors. As a general rule in this game.
Overwatch, aye
Me tienen bloqueado.
This truck's been messing me up all mission.
aye. Heading there now.
Ashley, how are you?
No longer a threat.
RoboJumper hollow, hey friend of the trees. Almighty Jonathan's hollow.
Vista en el objetivo.
I'm not feeling great.
I've got my eye.
I'm like congested and possibly running a fever. So, this may not be the longest stream. That drone
Position.
just did that, like, for real. Wow. Alright, boom time. Oh, everybody's doing that. Also, the mutant pod is here. There's only 3 of them. Seeing that means I know that I can run in here with an assault, though.
Heading in.
Maybe your fault? Oh no.
On my way. X-ray down.
Let's do this.
I mean, I could kill it with a rocket.
Oh, damn it.
I don't think my scout has hit a single shot. The problem with shooting a rocket at it, I suppose, is that I can scatter into my own soldier. Yeah, that is a little iffy. It's not going to kill anybody, I don't think. Maybe it's possible for it to crit for 7. Hit on Laz. Oh, you go. Oh,
Cover the flanks.
They're moving to flank me. X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
this is interesting. My team's kind of upside down. My shotguns are here. My rockets are here. I don't think I'm moving, am I? Maybe I should be. Do I have a suppression? I can dash here and use command to have suppression, right? Yeah. And I can even have smoke. Okay. Lazarus. Please hit. And don't hit me. Pretty good. Maybe we move you here before firing this next rocket.
Rockets away.
Excellent.
Heading there now.
Crit. Pretty good.
Already dead.
Oh no. Oh, I kind of needed that to hit.
I'm on the move.
Bail me out here. Strike rifles have not been performing this mission.
Je vais vers la position.
Yeah, I don't know about this shit. I guess I take this suppression instead. I feel silly now. Shouldn't I just, like, come at this? I think so. Alright, so I don't have suppression, which means ManyJorbs might die. ManyJorbs didn't die. The smoke grenade takes away the extra crit chance for a target being uncovered, so it wasn't, like, likely that I would die there. I being the soldier Jorbs in this case. But it could have been wound time. ManyJorbs do challenge runs of XCOM like people do in Baldur's Gate Ultra Hard Mode XCOM no shooting question mark. I think that is what playing 1.0 Ironman Impossible is. I think people do that in Baldur's Gate 3 because Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have
All mission objectives.
like a real difficulty level. Hey, Black Dove! This is live, it's true. It went out for 15 days. But no deaths.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Okay. I want to go up to 4 scopes, probably. I want to do this Foundry project, the scope upgrade, which needs another 55 bucks. I'm gonna run out of weapon fragments very soon. I shouldn't have sold them.
The foundry is already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
I've just realized that means I'm down to 2 scopes until one of these finishes, because this consumes the scope when I start it. That's okay. Isn't that the no gun tech challenge I did in Long War 2? I mean, kind of, but also, like, Psy soldiers are broken in that game, so. Baldur's Gate is an easy game for babies. Isn't the speedrun of Baldur's Gate like 2 minutes long? Like, what do you want me to say? For people who are trying to win at that game, I think it's very obvious that the game is not very hard. In terms of like what it looks like if you play in quotation marks, like the highest win rate way or whatever. Do I have a completed playthrough of this game on my YouTube? I should have at least one.
Positive identification confirmed.
We're going to Nigeria.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt EXALT cell in Nigeria.
Speedrun any percent Photogate 3 is 4 hours 6 minutes real time. Huh. Maybe they patched stuff. Two scientists. I'll take it. I know I have another laser cannon repairing. It's 4 days out. Van Wyck. Will I remember that? Probably not. Scientists know countries value them at 6 Illyrium. I think a lot of scientists would take that right now. Aircraft boosters means I can start making boosts for my aircraft. And UFO tracking doesn't require any other research. I think in general I want to have like 3 of these on the go at all times, probably. Maybe more. Which which means I need $30. Yes, Rob. Excavation complete. It's kind of starting to cost me a lot to sell things, so I think I'll hold on excavating this. Any percent all-axe speedrun category is 19 minutes. Yeah, the game's like very broken. It's 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Alright, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the game is very broken. Why are there no missions in this month? Just a standard 0 mission month. Does he not know about 0 mission months, Twitch chat?
Contact detected.
Oh yeah, we got a research mission. It is a scout. At least it's a mission.
Contact detected.
I wonder. These are over 12 hours away. Oh, it just tells you 13 hours. Okay. Wait, where'd my shotgun I just queued go? Here. So I can wait for those? It requires just kind of sitting for 15 hours though, which means all of my soldiers then have an extra 15 hours on their fatigue timers. Feels probably wrong.
Contact detected.
Also, maybe I don't even have 15 hours. I might only have 14. It's likely to be a very easy mission, this one. I'm going to send Thomas and do an officer promotion.
Contact detected.
Gotta think not only about soldier performance, but also about experience here a little bit. Sending Arados on missions is kind of rough because we're so close to Master Sergeant already. Let's get a sniper to Master Sergeant, and then we can start talking about that. Having a Master Sergeant sniper ready to go seems like it would be nice. Some sort of engineer. I want to bring like a low-level sniper here.
Sorry,
Shadow
you did not
Council.
get the memo for 0 mission months. Is it some budget? Buy some air defense or something.
Thank you for the bribe. Wait, Cupid is absolutely a paid-for soldier. Sorry, my bad. Did I not make my... Oh, I didn't make my extra laser strike rifle yet. Too bad. Go double Rocketeer, I think. This is so much. Like, this is actually capable of beating a trapped UFO, and it's a situation where the UFO is very, very unlikely to be trapped. Great Scanardo also bribing me.
Hands up, this is a bribery.
Reroll scout. Okay, that's a soldier worth leveling, I think. Why is the UFO unlikely to be trapped? I think the previous one was trapped. I think that's what we ended up on. Something was weird about it. And I think the best explanation I heard of what was weird was... Okay, there were two, actually. One was it is trapped, but UFOs sometimes fail to actually have all of their aliens on them. Another was it is trapped, but aliens deploy based on a point system rather than deploying based on actual exact numbers of aliens. Which of those was true? I don't know, but I don't think it could have not been trapped. For it not to have been trapped, the wiki would have to be wrong about how many aliens there are on trapped UFOs and landed UFOs. Because it definitely had more aliens than are on landed UFOs. Everybody should just be in Carapace now, yeah? There is no reason to use Phalanx. Having the Phalanx is okay, though. Or if the Carapace ever gets damaged. Nice to have backup armor.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
What does trapped mean in this context?
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. We've tracked the UFO landing site to an isolated location in the countryside. We should move in and secure the site before the aliens have time to regroup.
If you're shooting down lots of UFOs and stuff, the aliens get mad at you over the course of the month, and their chance of sending a trapped research mission goes up.
This is Big Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ. Strike One is ready to move on your orders.
I read you, Big Sky. This was
If
a
they
landing,
do,
not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
kind of the lore explanation is they are sending strike force alongside their scientists, I guess. I don't know, it's all a bit weird, right? What even is a research mission? But yeah, if they do, there are a bunch more enemies on the UFO than you would expect.
Okay.
This is likely to just be a regular scout mission, except the aliens deploy 1 month ahead tech-wise, so we might find some spooky pods. That's kind of weird. Why would there be a pod of 6 on a landed scout?
Moving to position.
And so the questioning of whether this is trapped or not begins anew.
On it.
I'm using a regular strike rifle for the first time in the campaign for my extra sniper.
Moving.
D'accord.
On Overwatch.
Okay.
Taking laser strike rifles off rotation. They are both on the mission. This is trapped. You can't have a terror pod with chrysalids in it on this mission unless it is trapped. And I just heard chrysalids. Alright, here we go. So I can just leave. These missions, when trapped, are... Hold on, just a sec. I wish that when I alt-tabbed out of the window, it wouldn't still follow my mouse cursor. It's always kind of weird. When trapped, we have 20 to 23 enemies. So, like, it's probably fine. I don't think I have to, like, immediately start panicking about having to evac. What's the wiki scroll? Sure. Sure thing.
Bye-bye.
This is actually super dangerous because we're in a spot where we can get an acid spit pinning us down into chrysalids running up to us. Not the best. I don't think they can see me from there because I think this blocks vision. I might be wrong though. I can go here. If a chrysalid touches me, I'm ultra dead. You don't want chrysalids making melee attacks against you. Okay, they can't see me from there. There. Worth it to use a rocket here because, like, one, good to kill enemies, but two, enemies are probably running at me right now since it's trapped. So getting rid of these before a bunch more enemies show up becomes a priority. The meld. In some way we got the meld, one could say.
On the move.
Afirmativo.
Holding in.
Definitely want to be
That location. We're green to go.
packed into the corner here.
Eyes on the prize.
Je reste en observation.
Locked and loaded.
Like a can of sardines or something. I don't know if I've ever had a can of sardines. I have to assume that the simile makes sense. Because why else would everybody use it? I don't eat that much seafood at all, though.
Okay.
Alright, one pot down.
Estoy preparado.
Tuna guy. I read the thing about Mercury once and was like, oh, shit. I don't trust it anymore.
Creo que por aquí no estamos solos.
Packed in like a party who has never heard of Fireball. Packed in like the enemy is on the first encounter after your wizard gets Fireball in a D&D campaign.
Moving.
DMs love to see you use your new toy.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Got it covered.
Ok, je surveille la zone.
Voy hacia allá.
Okay, well, I don't know where the enemies are. They're clearly not running at me, because they would be here by now.
Already there. Heading out.
Affirmative. Moving out.
That's affirmative.
I thought they had to run at you on a trapped mission, though. I just don't understand trapped missions. That's what we're learning this campaign.
Overwatch, aye aye.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Creo que por aquí no estamos solos.
Moving.
Roger. Tracking.
I'm rolling. Voy hacia ese lugar.
On the move.
Affirmative.
Voy a seguir a este lugar.
Overwatch, aye aye. Got it covered.
Recibido.
Get
Estoy
up.
vigilando. Moving to Overwatch.
Lugar means place, right? Meld on the trapped UFO. It's not happening. I've been standing still for like 5 turns. The meld is a lie.
Voy.
Ignore the meld.
Moving to position.
I'm rolling.
Voy hacia este lugar. I'm going towards that place.
Afirmativo.
It's been such a long time since I took Spanish.
Eyes on the prize.
Ça roule.
Voy means I go.
Roger that.
Hacia?
Eyes peeled,
Is that an irregular thing?
Scan en cours.
Roger. I've got my eyes on you. What's making that noise?
Hacia is an adverb. Okay. I don't think I knew that word.
Bien, commandant.
Voy.
I'm on it.
Scan en cours.
Roger. I've got my eyes on you.
Eyes peeled.
I'm on it. Moving to Overwatch.
What's making that noise?
I think it's like a sectoid pod, a floater pod, and a chrysalid pod. It feels like I could have just walked forward and won the mission. It just isn't threatening. It could be 6 heavy floaters though. Like, you have to respect the game a little bit, I guess. Can it be heavy floaters yet? Maybe not.
Enemies rolling up.
Here are the lids finally. Yeah, like look at the size of this lid pod though. This is why we have to be careful. They pull that at a bad moment.
Moving out.
You would have been in a lot of trouble. Gunner has heat ammo.
Solid copy. Dead and gone.
Honestly, I should have used the pistol.
Dead and gone.
Never solo.
Back online.
Locked and loaded.
Reloading.
Oh. Now they're all showing up. Except they didn't pull. They did pull. That's a gross pull, too. Little death concave.
No sabrán ni qué les alcanzó.
Got him. Nailed him.
Holy shit. Feel bad for saying mean things about infantry earlier in the campaign. Miss Wilson has been doing well.
Moving.
I think with those kells, pretty likely the last two run away. Ooh, I didn't think I'd have range from here. Doesn't matter. Okay.
Missed.
Moving out.
Just in case they don't, though, I will smoke up.
Affirmatif. Prête pour la baston.
Oh, they came forward.
Falling back.
And then left. This is trapped. Yeah, this is a trapped scout. It hasn't been bad at all, though.
On the move. Rock and roll.
Adelante.
Overwatching.
Ready to engage.
Agreed to go.
Oh yeah.
J'ouvre l'œil, commandant.
Trap nest independent.
I'm on the move.
I'm pretty sure the large landed has to have been trapped. There's just something going on that I don't understand that explains the way it was trapped, but there's no way it wasn't trapped with how many enemies there were. Don't think. The question isn't like, does the last one being trapped affect this one? It's, we have still been trying to work out whether the last one was actually trapped or not. A little bit. Really feels like I could have just walked forward for the entire mission. Oh well, didn't do that.
Affirmative.
Bien, commandant.
On my way.
Gyarados.
Disabled. Toasted.
There are so many things you don't know about Gamer Mod you have made full playthroughs of. I feel like trapped UFOs must be a mod thing. Yeah, I'm like, that seems certain. There's no way that they would bother doing that for the base game.
Hostiles pacified.
Headed there now.
En guardia, por supuesto.
Cover. I'm on it.
Okay. Sectoids are a bit more scary as you get into like late game, but we're in the kind of lull point for them. Between early and late game, we have a mid game where they just don't do anything.
That's a load of bull.
Man.
Headed there now.
Kawanga, how are you?
He's down. Out of ammo here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Just remembered I have sharpshooter for bonus aim against enemies in heavy cover on my infantry. Maybe should have tried to shoot sectoid with my infantry then.
Let's rock.
Let's smoke just in case a floater shows up and kills my scout. They could also show up and kill my gunner. That would be impressive. You would have to just give them props for that. That is a long way through my entire team of soldiers to fly to get that attack off. That said, there are 2 floaters out there somewhere.
On the move.
Why XCOM 1 and not XCOM 2? Just like the same reason that I'm not currently playing Grand Theft Auto, I guess. This is the one I want to play at the moment.
Copy that.
Ready to engage.
Aye, aye.
I'm rolling. Reloaded.
Voy hacia allá.
Okay, you're dead.
Trying to pull back.
Moving to position.
100. Big number.
Taken care.
God damn. It's a strong soldier.
J'y vais.
On my way.
The real question is why not Balatro? Gosh, I wish that I liked Balatro.
Yes, come on.
Balatro doesn't have a long war mod, true. It also doesn't have like a mod that turns it into a short strategy game yet.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's do this.
Moving to position. Heading to that location.
You would think that I could kill a singular outsider this turn. I'll just do it next turn. There's no particular rush.
Moving to position.
For a trapped UFO, this has gone very smoothly. It was, of course, a trapped UFO with sectoids, thin men, and floaters on it, so that helps.
Rack back.
Why outsider if always in? I guess we'll see if it's always in right now.
Aye, aye. Weapons free.
Yes.
Cover my flank.
Moving.
I said I wanted engineer kills, I think.
Moving out.
Everything by the numbers.
What is the XCOM team doing?
I figured the aliens would put up more of a fight. They didn't look so tough this time around.
4 promotions, no wins, all the stuff. Not bad. I recall my strategy for the Long War II weapon techless campaign. I made Psy soldiers, I think. That was mostly my strategy. I needed $100 or something. Needed $80 for this. Maybe that's what it was. When it rains, it pours. It's kind of a big mission, yeah? I think we've gotten panic down low enough that even if it goes quite poorly, we're still okay. I'm gonna wait for all the scopes. I think I don't take this. How many engineers am I at? 53 already? Yeah, I don't think I need that.
Efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
A bit unlucky on my engineer-scientist split. Okay, I have 4 scouts. Is that a balanced team? Kind of. Whole lot of strike rifles, 1 rocket. Probably 1 assault. 1 infantry. And 1 engineer. I have to scroll a long way down to find the engineers when loading out. It's a waterfront map. I think there's only 1 waterfront Oh, I still don't have the laser strike rifle. Shoot. The laser rifle you can use, I guess. Kinda iffy. I think the Newfoundland map is the only Waterfront terror mission map. I have to kill all the aliens on Earth. No, that is not a victory requirement. You only actually need one country not taken over by aliens to win the game. You get the escort mission with Carlock. Oh, maybe you're right. We'll find out soon, perhaps. The most sensible thing, I have just realized, would be for my second scout to also have battle scanners. My second scout does also have battle scanners. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's awesome then. So I have 4 battle scanners on the mission. Can tag all the enemies with vision, stop them from killing civilians, and then clear the map. We'll be good. This is terror mission number 6.
We need to ensure the aliens get here no later than the year 4000.
Blazer, thanks for that $15 donation. See if I can get you a soldier. Got a few more rookies leveling up, but not many.
The drop site for this operation
Here we
is in
go.
Canada. We've just received word that local authorities
I think I
within a
much
major
prefer this
metropolitan
map.
area are engaged with an alien force. We'll need to eliminate the threat before it gets out of hand.
Can you get the warehouse map as well? Maybe you can get the warehouse map as well.
Central, Strike 1 is locked and loaded, awaiting drop orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your fire out there. We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO. Heading to that location.
What's going on? I haven't done this council mission yet, so the map is new for the campaign, I guess. It's just kind of a straight line. These shipping containers in the middle break it up into 2 zones, sort of. Regular floaters, chrysalids, seekers, nothing too bad.
Already there. Will do. Heading there now. Stepping off.
Running.
Come get some. Come get some.
If I ever get tired of compliments on my silky, smooth voice and unmatched gaming prowess.
Got a visual.
Probably not.
Ils essaient de me prendre à revers.
I can't remember feeling tired of that. I pulled the seeker pod. I didn't pull the chrysalid pod yet. The floater pod's a very awkward distance away. I think I pull the lids now. go here so I can take an easy hit and run shot on them before they run toward me. There should be a Skyrim mod for the game where if you miss them with your attack, they don't pull. So one way to deal with where the floaters are, I guess, is like blow up the wall. What? 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 Okay, whatever.
He's dead.
Definitely don't want chrysalids coming in through the window here. Or cyber discs. Also chrysalids. Okay, killing the other lids seems more important than the Seeker. It's just a more threatening enemy. Then probably I can also kill the Seeker. Then my turn. Decent. Oh yeah, well this move wasn't good, but other than that, felt like a decent turn. Seekers are probably just going to hang out and kill civilians. Or fail to kill civilians, even better. I think possibly the first mission I ever uploaded of XCOM was on this map. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Blast from the past real quick. God, I can't find it. I have a lot. If you Google JORBS XCOM campaign, you find an awful lot of videos. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. This was my first XCOM campaign I ever uploaded. It was like one of the beginning moments of me as a content creator. Ready for this? It's 12 minutes long. I explain all of my starting stuff. I explain I'm starting the US for this. We go onto this map. Oh my god, I used to write things on this. Oh, look at that. Damn. What a streamer I was once upon a time. I move up toward the door. This is a gate crasher, so everybody is like a rookie with 4 health and stuff. I decide to make the pull on the pod. I open the door, thinking that I can kill them all. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had no idea. I'm playing so deliberately. Move in. Kill one, awesome. HE grenade. The frame rate is terrible. There's a slight risk that even with 6 shots I don't manage to kill these 2 exposed guys. I can use an AP grenade if things go horribly wrong, he says. The AP grenade doesn't kill either of them. Then I quit the campaign and uploaded it. That isn't like on stream either. That's like, I was recording that offline. I could have just not uploaded it, but I believe that shows real strength of integrity as a content creator. Could have just started again and been like, yeah, this is my first attempt to record a long war campaign. All right, cool.
Sir, I have movement.
You know, having just looked at all of that, maybe I shouldn't have made that move to pull this mod. It's probably fine. It's a terror mission. We want to go fast, right? I think that's how this works. Anyway, I successfully learned that instead of deliberately working out what you're doing every turn, you should just YOLO. And because of that, I'm now a much better player. YOLO! See? Would I recommend XCOM 1 Long War or XCOM 2 Long War? They're both very good.
Got it.
I don't know how to pick.
Weapons empty. Can't engage. Okay.
Obviously, I am currently playing Long War 1.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I haven't used suppression in a hot minute.
Back online.
I'm gonna suppress a floater right now.
Enemy Roger that. Heading out.
Main problem with Long War 1 is that I haven't made a video coaching filthier wet through the minutiae and making jokes. It's true. Not a thing I have done.
Boom.
Kanaxai? I think Kanaxai wants me to fail. Kanaxai being in chat celebrating that rocket missing is contributing to this belief. Although if it had hit, apparently it would have pulled a chrysalid pod, so maybe it was actually a good miss. Thank you, Kanaxai. Very prescient. 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 How do words even work? James Bojangles.
Stepping off.
What I'm looking for is croissant.
Copy that. Run for it. Get
Où est le fromage avec croissant? Pamplemousse. Depression? Oh no.
Copy that.
For some reason I can't see this. Maybe should have shot with the laser strike rifle first. Honestly, didn't want to take this shot.
Getting it done.
Now that I'm here, guess I will. Could use command. I think I saved that for next turn. So many circles.
It's right down.
Okay, good shot.
Enemy is... Not sure how long I can maintain this... Got a move.
ready to go.
They're starting to lose ground.
You wonder when XCOM will master the other 3 elements. Which element do I currently have mastery of? Is it fire? Oh, hi. How different something is between soldiers, something you really like and dislike about XCOM 2. Long War, you like variety, you need brain overload when you have 8 people who play the game differently. I don't understand whether those zombies are pulled or not. I also don't think the zombies are pulled, but I can see their health bars, which only happens if they're pulled, so... Cue confusion. Quelle confusion, as they would say in French. I assume they wouldn't say that in French, by the way.
Yes, Commander.
What would they say, though? It's impossible to know. How annoying is it for people to try to get me to play Long War 2 when I'm already playing Long War 1?
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Annoying? I don't think that's the right word.
Tap, rack, bang.
10-4. On my way. Aye, aye, Commander.
Next, I think you're gifting a sub to Bolt Burb. Quelle horreur at the accent, since no Annette. I don't know what that means.
I'm ready.
Also, that's about how well I speak French.
They're on the move.
Quelle horreur. Maybe it's Quelle horror? Quelle... I know I don't say some of the letters, but I'm not sure which ones I don't say. We've already done the making fun of Australia episode, and now we're doing the making fun of France episode, apparently. Probably want to walk away from Seekers. Seekers are not hard to walk away from. Take this free shot before I go.
Position confirmed.
Don't do it, can I say? Nexai has accidentally shot a half-decent rocket. We are empty. That's how you know it's been a good mission.
I'm all out. Target's still up.
Out of ammo here. No way that
Bangs out.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I guess I should have just reloaded the battle rifle. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Heading there now.
I should do the drawing shit on the screen thing again. That was kind of cool. I feel like past Jorbs was onto something with that. I think a lot of what happened with that is that I have been playing these games for 9 years since then or whatever. And... wow. I just missed a 98% and lost a soldier, I think. What the fuck? My explanation of what just happened is the lid wasn't actually pulled. It just looked like it was pulled. And so it walked to me at random as its movement. And then scampered to somewhere else. I think that's what just happened. Yeah, that used to be the zombie.
Will do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Ready to engage.
Got it covered. Back online. Got it.
Lids hit for 10. They can hit for less than that, but 10 is definitely an achievable amount of damage. Look it up to tell you exactly.
Firm coordinates.
I generally operate with the assumption that if a lid attacks me, I die. Yeah, maybe it just didn't have a plan for what would happen if I missed the shot because it assumed I would hit the shot. That's certainly how I was operating.
Get to the ship.
would make some sense for it to be operating like that too.
He's down. Heading out. Move your ass. You're safe there.
I think there's one Seeker somewhere. I am guessing it is invisible.
Scanner in the air.
Not invisible here. It might have just run away.
Rolling out.
Oh, it's there. Seekers are so funny.
Suck on this.
Wants the kill. Give it to my infantry. GG.
Excellent work. All objectives complete.
Clearly it ran that way in order to retroactively hit the 2%. Huh. Sure. This strains my understanding of causality, but
I
maybe.
just hope the engineering crew can live up to the standards set by our troops after a mission like that.
Me too, Dr. Shen. Me too.
Remember, we will be watching.
Even with a mission which felt like pretty good. A little bit spooky. Canada might leave. No, it still needs a bit more panic to leave. And my hangar there is good. And there's only one more hunt and one more bomb. It would be pretty unlikely for it to leave. If I lose Canada, is the campaign done? No, it would be fine. It would be a setback, but we'd be fine. Anything to do off that? Can sell some chrysalids. That's already going. I could start a new laser cannon. Kind of the only thing I can think of that matters at the moment. That I can, like, click on easily. I guess I could... No, I don't have enough power to build a lab or workshops. Waiting on this to complete before more of those. Asian Beefcake, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Wouldn't losing North America benefit put me to minus 300 upkeep? Yeah, but that's only like 1.5 missions worth of money per month or something. Like, it's a setback, but can still win the game. Got another data recovery. Nice. This will be good money right before all my air game projects unlock as tech options. Yeah, floater corpses are bizarrely important. I probably want Pathfinders, right? Is that how this game works? I think that's how this game works. We have a bribe from the Great Scanardo. I think this is a sniper. With high starting will, I like sniper a bit more than scout. Like, pushes me towards sniper over scout. Scouts become mechs or officers, whereas snipers do become PSI soldiers eventually. I guess in theory your officer can raise the will of surrounding soldiers. I sure like never think about that as a thing at any point in my life. Simply don't get hit, so you don't have to roll panic forehead. Do they even have Forehead anymore? I bet they deleted Forehead at some point while they were deleting all the other things people liked about this website. Who ate my Big Mac? Thanks for the 81 months. Appreciate it. I normally get a Jaeger. I sometimes get a Jaeger. I don't think they're that good. The soldier I want in the zone on is a flying suit sniper. And I don't really need more than one in the zone, even in late game. I would say that it is regular for me to get one. I just am not getting, like, tons. The scan on the 25th.
EXALT has a new
police
cell
station.
operating out of Nigeria. Strike One will have to protect against any hostile activity while the data is being secured.
New York City has forced delivery apps to pay their workers full untipped minimum wage, which DoorDash just passed off as a $2 fee called New York City Regulatory Response Fee. Yep, they did that in Seattle too.
They'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be
Something
lost.
like it in Seattle.
New objective received.
How does this one work? We go here, 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 and then there's another one like all the way around here. Kind of hard to get to if I remember right. The encoder is secure and is right there.
Yes, Commander. If our operative can get close enough to one of those EXALT communications relays deployed throughout the area, they may be able to access the system and disable EXALT communications using the recovered data's encryption keys.
Running.
Moving at designated position.
Data recoveries are so much money. They are a lot of money.
Running.
$270 for this mission.
Commander.
Scanning. Overwatch. Scanning.
You actually don't want your operative on Overwatch. If your pistol is not having bullets in it, you're not allowed to run and gun anymore. That's the issue.
Damn it!
I have no cover removal. How many? 6? We just start now. I do have cover removal. Okay.
Moving. Batter up.
Yes, Commander.
Adrenaline Surge makes it so they have some damage reduction for a little while.
Heading to that location.
Moving.
I've done an incredibly poor job of pulling enemies.
Moving to fire position. Hauling ass.
Hello.
On the move. Enemy in sight.
Understood. Moving out.
Like, I actually am trying to find the enemies right now. Just kind of failing.
Understood. Moving out.
Alright, hack.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep EXALT busy for a while.
We go toward that. Oh, we go toward this.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I have to pay for the windows I break in this game. I actually own 3 different window repair companies. So I am paid by the governments of the countries I do missions in to repair the windows for them. That's not in-game, that's something I do on the side when I'm not streaming. Well, I mean, I don't do it. I've contracted the work out to an LLM.
Scans indicate additional context.
Never fixes the windows, it just it sends increasingly frustrating customer service emails to people who are wondering why I haven't done what I said I would do until they leave me alone.
On my way. Need a resupply.
Moving to position.
I won't die.
Aye, aye, Commander. Look sharp. Enemies rolling up. Nailed it. Burning through ammo fast.
Whoa, 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 I don't gotta reload? Rude. Did I not have close encounters? I thought that soldier had close encounters. Oh, I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. Okay, my bad.
Kill confirmed. I'm on the move. Position confirmed. Here they come.
This is my operative, not
X-ray on the move. They're flanking.
an assault. This one's the assault. Okay. Well. That was a bit of a mistake. Incredible how many opportunities you have to click the wrong button in this game.
Aye, aye, Commander. He's down. Run him down.
Solid copy. We've disrupted the enemy communications network.
I'm not going to be
It'll
able to
take
get
some
to this
time for
next
them to get it
turn.
running again.
So next turn I will not be hacking enemies. I think it's fine. It sure looks like it'll be fine.
Stepping off. Here they come.
Got it covered.
Hacking enemies unloads their guns. They have to spend a turn reloading. You know, take this shot. That was a good ragdoll. I feel like it was worth. Why? Okay, I think close combat specialist should have gone off there. Have I considered connecting my gun to Wi-Fi? I was thinking about purchasing all of my guns from Elon Musk. EXALT com hack, okay. So I think that one's hacked still as well. I think there are only 4 I actually have to kill this turn. Maybe 5? Where's the last one? I only see 6. Is there one here I don't see right now? Maybe.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, and that one isn't hacked. You have an assault rifle or a laser rifle? I think that's an assault rifle. I can't see. Pretty sure that's an assault rifle. So not super dangerous.
I'm about to start keeping score. Aye, Commander.
3 shots.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Move here. We run and we gun.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Killing the Rocketeers, kind of the biggest deal here, I think.
Moving to firing position. Move, move, move!
My EXALT missions have been a complete disaster every single time. I'm just kind of like thinking about how many things have gone wrong.
I'm on the move.
Sort of everything every time.
I'm about to start keeping score.
And then it just turns out that assaults are broken, so it doesn't matter.
I'm on the move. Good to go.
If you were to gun before running, it's an interesting idea.
Moving out.
I'm going to suppress this enemy. It might mess up the medic's AI. That's the entire thought process. Like, I'm suppressing it to try to make the other one do something different. Oh.
I'm running low on ammo.
I guess that's okay too. What? What a move.
Heads up, Commander. Exalt forces are moving into position near Strike 1.
Alright. So we're going to run and hack so that these 4 reinforcements and the 1 medic who's still here aren't threatening.
Oh, it's go time.
Next turn we will kill them. The turn after that there will be more reinforcements and we will be ready to deal with them.
Heading to that location. I'll get him next time.
If my strike rifles have just been missing a lot, or if I'm just noticing it more when they do.
Heading out.
That should throw them off. It will take Exalt's people some time to get their communications back up and running.
Heading there now.
Maybe I notice it more because I've chosen not to hollow a target before taking the shot and then I feel bad.
Break down.
Possible.
Oh yeah.
Time spider. On the move. He's down.
Hey, Alamos.
I'm on the move.
X-Corp.
It's killing time.
From the hit streamer JORBS.
Rolling out.
Jorbulus Prime. Jumpin' Bomb Bum. I don't know about that one. That one's a bit out of line. The EXALT are humans who cooperate with aliens, yeah. That didn't reload. Neither did that. They are running toward the encoder. Which kind of makes sense as their goal for the mission is to hack it.
All ass. Location confirmed.
On the move. Dead and gone. Stepping off.
Double time.
The last ones show up, I think, on top of that roof. At least sometimes they do. Kind of weird because there's no easy way to get there.
Double time.
Got it. Moving.
Well, there's no way at all to get there. Actually, there's no ladder up. So unless I have a flying suit or something, I just can't kill them.
Okay.
Until they come down. Oops. How's XCOM treating me today? It's going pretty well.
Weapon sucking ammo fast. No rounds.
It looks like this is the last of the hostile
Yeah.
reinforcements, Commander. We just need to hold out a little
And they're like
longer.
in the middle of the roof as well. They on Overwatch? I don't know.
Enemy
Just hack.
communications are down. That should keep EXALT busy for a while.
No longer a threat.
Roger. Tracking.
Roger, Dodger.
Roger, Dodger.
So the only enemies left after this are two people up on that rooftop who I can't see. Wait, what are you doing here? Okay, apparently there was also that one.
Running low on ammo.
Now, there are two people up there who I can't see. Covert operative needs to survive for me to win the mission, and also only has 6 HP, so he will hunker there. Fairly likely that they just try to run to the encoder and die.
Rolling out. Moving.
Scariest thing they can do is stay up there and reload in a place I can't see them. What? I'm sorry. Did anybody see those? Did they teleport? Okay, maybe that's the scariest thing they can do. I think those are the ones who I saw go on the rooftop. Let no one claim that XCOM doesn't have a bug or two in it.
Moving.
I'm on the move.
We also had some teleporting bugs on this map last night.
Commander,
They
EXALT's
happen.
forces in the area have been eliminated and the transmitter is secure.
They do happen.
I'm continually impressed by the work of our soldiers. They seem to be extremely efficient.
Covert up. Promotion. Sprinter is a game changer once we get there.
Intel decrypted. Possible EXALT base locations narrowed.
I have a billion monies. Not that much to do with it. I could build a fission generator. I suppose. I don't remember how much power you actually need. I don't know if I'll need to build 2 Illyrium generators late game if I have 2 thermo generators already. Let's build one of these. It'll be a while before this is done. I can always cancel it too if I decide I don't want it. Okay, new combat systems is going to need the Thin Man Autopsy. I need 2 Illyrium and 2 steam to run a full base pre-Gollop chamber. Alright, cool. Should be easily set up. New combat systems. This opens up some more stuff. Well, actually it doesn't, because I haven't done the autopsies, huh? I think it actually does literally nothing right now. Breaching ammo. Breaching ammo is surprisingly relevant and useful. Armor piercing ammo. Shredder ammo. Oh, an alloy bipod. Okay, this is real. I want at least one of these. I was also thinking I could build a Gatling laser at this point. If I want to have 2 gunners on a mission, having a Gatling laser isn't awful. Let's try to keep 5 of these at all times instead of 3. Enhanced ballistics gives me alloy jacketed rounds, which I don't care about right now because I'm using lasers. Yeah, I think I'm done. We are waiting on advanced aerospace concepts. We have a bombing run at Canada. This is just a fighter. They've been low resources this month, so they haven't sent any destroyers.
Bangs out. No joy here.
Does anybody remember which plane I just sent? Can somebody check real quick? Turns out to be relevant. Oh, I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. T-bow. Alright, cool. It got dark outside.
Contact detected.
Can reset the engagement like that, since we both decided to miss each other for 5 seconds or whatever. Ow.
Disengaging.
Contact detected.
in pursuit. Taking heavy fire. We lost
Ow.
the bubble.
Contact detected.
Enemy is padlocked. They're all over us.
Ow.
Here.
Contact detected.
This is why we have lots of planes.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Okay. Easy mission. Oh my god, these hangars. Wait, hopefully I don't get... Hopefully I don't get the hunt mission while these are transferring. Is a little bit concerning. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. 3 more missions I need planes for in only 10 days.